Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the brand What's Up Nails. So today I have their Spooky Spice collection. It's going on sale October 10th, but I'm not sure how quickly I will be able to get this video out. So if it's past October 10th, it is available now. In the description box, I will link the What's Up Nails site, I will link their Instagram page, and then I will link my Instagram page where I can hopefully post more swatches of everything from today's video. So they also sent a new light pink shade of Hideaway Ridge Filler Base Coat. This is just a base coat. I'm going to swatch it like a regular polish. And then they also sent a Cuticle Serum Smoothie. Now this I have used. It's way thicker than like any other cuticle oil that I use, but it is very nice and hydrating, but it's not super scented. So if you are sensitive to smells, this is a good one. Otherwise, the collection has 8 polishes, and let's go ahead and get started. So first we have their Pink Hideaway Ridge Filling Base Coat. This is a very lightly tinted pink polish, or pink base coat obviously, but it does blur my nail line just enough where I would definitely use it as a base color underneath a glitter, so I really enjoy that, but there is just one coat. So first from the actual polishes, here we have Foliage Folie, and this is described as a dark blue base with small orange to green magnetic flakes and green to purple iridescent flakes. Also, real fast, I'm so sorry if you can hear my pool fountain or any golfers screaming behind me. In the background, my AC is broken yet again, so my window has to be open or I will die. This does cover really well here on this first coat. I did do 2 coats before hitting it with the magnet. Now this isn't the most magnetic of magnetic polishes. You will see a subtle difference, but it's not a super strong magnetic effect. This does dry dull and textured, so you want top coat, but removal's easy. Next up we have Yam Too Much, and this is described as a light blue base with an orange to green iridescent shimmer and black and hollow irregular glitter. This is a top pick of the collection for me. This is soft and dainty yet sparkly and beautiful, and I just think this is a perfect winter polish. I am going to do 2 coats. I could definitely still make out my nail line. If that bothers you, you could probably get full coverage in 3 coats or just use this one as a topper. It would be stunning that way as well. You'll want some top coat, and removal is easy, but there are 2 coats. Up next we have Goopy Goblin, and this is described as a green thermal base with purple hexagon glitters in 2 sizes, black irregular glitter, and green to purple iridescent flakes. It does say this is a Kelly green when warm and a light grass green, Kelly green when cold and a light grass green when warm. So it is a green to green thermal. It's not going to be the most apparent of color transitions, but it's definitely there. You can see it in my swatch photos, but with the amount of flakes that are in here, it also kind of takes away from the thermal effect, so it is a very subtle effect. I did do 3 coats. I really just wanted to build up those flakes. You'll want some top coat because it is going to dry textured, and removal does require a little bit of scrubbing. So up next we have Leaf Me Out of It, and this one is described as a dark mauve base with an orange to green iridescent flake and blue to purple iridescent shimmer. The formula on this was good, not too thick or too thin. It does apply kind of jelly-ish, so it's pretty sheer here on this first coat. I did stop at 2 coats and I was happy with the coverage, but I think I probably would have appreciated this one just a little bit more had I gone in for a 3rd coat. You'll want some top coat because it is going to dry not super duper glossy and a little bit textured, but removal's easy. Up next we have Featured Creature, and this is described as a purple base with small green to purple magnetic flakes, orange to green, and pink to green iridescent flakes. This is another magnetic that it's just not the most obvious of magnetic effects. It is obviously magnetic and it did pull pigment, no problem, but it's not that super harsh line. I did try with a couple different kinds of magnets, and I was getting the same results. So I'm not sure if it's just me or if it's just not the most reactive magnetic polish, but there are 2 coats. Up next we have Early Night, and this is described as a muted blue base with pink to green iridescent flakies, blue to purple shimmer, and small blue flash reflective glitter. This is pretty sheer here on this first coat. You do get a nice amount of these flakes out. You do get that reflective glitter, and that shimmer is there as well. So you can see all the elements. If you wanted to wear this one in just 1 coat, it would be a nice wash of color, but I am going to show you what 3 coats looks like to build this one up to full coverage. I do really enjoy how the flakes play off this base color. You'll want some top coat to finish this off. It is going to dry on the textured side and removal is difficult. So there are 3 coats of Early Night. Next we have Spicy Or Icy, and this is described as a purple to light blue thermal base with small dark green to purple flakes and silver to green iridescent flakes. This one will be purple when it's cold and light blue when it's warm. This was more of an apparent thermal transition, so I really enjoyed this one. I like all the added elements to it. 2 to 3 coats for full coverage. I was feeling a little bit picky, so I went in with 3, but I probably could have stopped at 2. You want top coat and removal is easy, but there are 3 coats. Next we have Pinkoween Party, and this is described as a hot pink base with blue to purple iridescent shimmer, orange to green, and gold to green iridescent flakes, and purple hexagon glitters in 2 sizes. This is such a fun nail polish. This is something that I would probably pick out to wear like on my birthday. Absolutely beautiful. There's a lot happening in here, but you can make out all the elements. Nobody's really fighting for the attention, and I really like that. I did end up going in for 3 coats to get full coverage on this one, which I did not mind because I can still see through to each layer and see all of the glitter and the flakes. You'll want some top coat to smooth everything out, and removal will be difficult, but there are 3 coats. Lastly for today we have First Dash. This is described as a milky white base with small dark blue to purple flakes, pink to green, and silver to green iridescent flakes. This is definitely the topic of the collection for me. I am a sucker for a white crelly, and I really like all of the flakes that are in here. I think it gives a good variety, and honestly these iridescent flakes in here almost look like unintentional because it's in a white base and it almost matches the base, but I think it looks really beautiful all together. I stopped at 2 coats, but you could do 3. Removal's easy. And here's a look at the full collection. I think these are so fun. I can totally see Halloween in a couple of them, but honestly they're just really, really beautiful in my opinion. I like all of the softer colors. I like all of the contrasting flakes. I like all of the iridescent flakes. The magnetics were a little bit of a miss for me just because I couldn't get that stark line, but they are beautiful in and of themselves. Overall, a really solid collection here. And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these polishes. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up. Let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.